G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and we're diving right back into the world of Homebrew, and we're really excited today because we're featuring Castlevania United for the first time. So we've certainly seen a lot of xNellyNelx creations before, and this is another one of them, but we're really excited to show off Castlevania because in exciting news from the world of Big Head Chibis, which is a Patreon that makes fantastic chibis that can be used for the United range as well as other stuff as well. They're just about to make their first model for the Castlevania range, inspired in part by xNellyNelx's awesome homebrew design. So I thought, what better way to celebrate that coming out soon than to show off some of the stuff from that Castlevania United range. So I've recently just printed off a whole bunch of the heroes and the villains for that, so I thought let's show off the first one today. So we're going to be looking at a villain from the first season of the Netflix series. So of course Castlevania, originally I believe a video game from the 80s, I think it is. Also has a really cool Netflix series, and that's where Nelly has taken initial inspiration from his first range of characters, and then he's also delved into the world of the video game as well. So if you like the video game or the TV series, you'll find characters that you can play with and enjoy from both of those. So we're going to be playing with Carmilla. So she's a vampiress who is quite nasty in the first season. So, and I think she's in the second season as well. And maybe even beyond, I can't really remember. But she's definitely very cool. She doesn't have any sort of special bells and whistles going on with her setup, so that's pretty nice and easy. You can see this is what we would use if we had the supervillain mode being used, where someone was controlling her. We're going to be fielding a team of 3 heroes, and if you know the series, you might know which 3 I'm picking initially for this battle, but we'll see if your guess is correct. But that means she's going to have 7 health there. Let's have a look. She's fairly standard. She definitely looks like she's going to be a tough fight, but in terms of, there's not a lot of overly complicated things going on here, so hopefully she'll be a nice easy one to sort of get us started with Castlevania. But let's have a look at her special rules. It says here, when a hero is KO'd, Carmilla doesn't activate her BAM. Instead, she plays another master plan card, so, you know, nothing to worry about that. And notice this isn't play another master plan card face down, it's actually play another master plan card, so yikes. Now, what does she do to create these KOs? Well, she BAMs us, and she does 2 damage to 1 hero in her location, so that's not great, but, you know, we'll deal with it. Now the overflow is if you have more than 1 civilian or thug that can't be added to a location, each hero in that location takes 1 damage. Okay, and you might notice a little typo there, but that's okay. So yes, so 1 hero, sorry, not 1 hero, each hero in that location takes a damage. So that's going to be dishing out a lot of damage if we're sort of gathered in spots that are likely to overflow. So we'll try and avoid that, but we'll see how we go. Now, let's have a look. This is going to be quite tricky, I think. I really like the name of this special rule here. You don't deserve my blood. So, when Carmilla is reduced to 0 HP, which is normally the win condition for us, the match doesn't end. Instead, deal 2 damage. The match doesn't end. Instead, deal 2 damage to all heroes in Carmilla's location. Okay, so if we're in her spot, that's 2 damage to everyone there, and 1 damage to all heroes in locations adjacent to her. Alright, so when we take her out, she's basically going to do a whole bunch of damage to us. And then if all heroes are KO'd by this, then the heroes lose. If any heroes survive, then the heroes win. Now, what I'm not sure about is it says if all heroes are KO'd by this. So if we have some characters that are already KO'd at this stage, does that mean we survive that? But I'm going to take it that I think that essentially when she goes down, if everybody is currently KO'd, I think we lose. But yeah, that's an interesting one that Nelly can answer for us. So there's Carmilla. So we'll pop that down here. She's going to have 7 health, like we said. Let's have a look at the table state here as well. Now, in terms of models, we're just going to use some Zombicide White Death characters here. So this is just some sort of I think Necromancer or Abomination or something from that game, and I just thought she looked kind of vampiric a little bit and a little bit sorceress, so I thought she'd be a good one that we can use. And let's have a look at the threat. So we'll start with this one up the top here. This is, now she's got 3 henchmen, which are her sort of vampire sisters or allies. So we've got Striga, I believe. She deals 2 damage to 1 hero in this location and 1 damage to all other heroes in this location. So she does a whole bunch of damage. She's got 4 health. Now, if Morana, which is, I'm guessing, another henchman, if Morana is no longer in play, Striga also deals 1 damage to a hero in both adjacent locations with her BAM. So she gets very angry if Morana is taken out. Okay, we'll put her down. And she is in the location Carmilla's Castle. So that's another, all these locations have been designed by XNellyNelx as part of his Castlevania United range, and I thought that'd be a really cool one to feature as her starting location, obviously. Let's have a look here. We've got, well, speaking of Morana, we have Morana here, or Morena. And she's got 3 health. A hero in this location reveals the top card of their deck. Okay, Morana or Morena, I'm going to be going back and forth between that, I guess, all game. Deals that hero 1 damage for each punch symbol on that card, and heals for 1. And heals 1 for each star on the symbol. Can go above starting value, and that's 3 health to start with. Whoa. Now, if we have a look here, there's also, this is the location Alchemy Laboratory, and this has always an effect which says a henchman in this location ignores 1 damage during each hero turn. Oh, great. Okay, so she's only got 3 health, but she can go above starting value, and she's going to be more difficult to defeat. Plus, if we do take her out, then Striga gets angry as well. So that's all sorts of problems. And let's have a look at the last henchman. So we've got another henchman down here. This is the Belmont Hold. I thought that'd be a cool one for the heroes to start in. And we've got Lenore here. She's got 3 health. And a hero in this location returns an action token to the pool. Okay, and you might be thinking, haha, well, we don't have action tokens to start with, but if no action tokens are returned, then deal 1 damage to all heroes in this location. So, yikes. Okay, this could be bad. And then we have 3 more threats, and I believe, let's have a quick look here. I believe these are all the same. So these are called Council of Sisters. So heroes starting their turn in this location do not get actions from the previous hero card in the storyline. Well, that's pretty lame. Okay, so that's going to be a bit challenging. So to be honest, they all sound challenging, and I don't want to go near any of them. So that's a good point. Good starting point for the game. So we have 13th Street here. That's where there's a Council of Sisters. We've also got Council of Sisters at Carmilla's Ballroom. And we have Council of Sisters at Brayla. Now, Brayla, you'll notice, has a little symbol here showing that underneath here is a negative or a mandatory effect. I'm assuming it's negative. And we also have an ongoing effect here, which in 13th Street, that says villains moving through this location end their movement here if there are any heroes here. So essentially, they're always going to hit you, I guess, if you're in this spot and they come through, so they're not going to bypass you, so that's a bit dangerous as well. So all sorts of problems on the board there. So Nelly's made a great little puzzle for us, and we'll see how well we survive it. Now, speaking of surviving it, let's have a look at our heroes. So we'll start with the cards, actually. So let's have a look here. Our first hero is Trevor Belmont. I think I got that right. Is that right? Yep, Trevor Belmont. There's so many Belmonts, I'm like, which one was he again? But this is Trevor. So we're going to shuffle his cards up. Now, I believe, I could be getting this wrong, but I believe XNellyNelx has designed a bunch of equipment for a whole range of these characters, these heroes in Castlevania. I just haven't got around to actually printing the equipment cards out yet. So we're going to be using the full deck, so we've got the double wilds in here as well, but otherwise I would like to try these guys out with their equipment as well. So this is Trevor Belmont. We'll draw 3 cards. He doesn't have any starting hand cards, so we'll have a look at this. And oh wow, he's got 3 specials straight off the bat. So what have we got here? Here we go, Morning Star. So it's a double punch in any location, and then if this ability defeats a henchman, defeat all thugs in that location as well. Wow, okay, and a wild as well. Then we have Belmont Knowledge. Look at the top 3 cards of the Master Plan deck, then put them back on top in any order. Oh, that's very handy, although I don't know if I want that at the beginning of the game. I think I'd like to have that when things are a little bit more clutch, but I guess that's pretty good. And then, well, no, it is very good. We've got... Oh, and we've got 2 Morning Stars, so they're the same effect there. So wow, 2 Morning Stars. Fantastic. Alright, so we'll put those down. Now, Trevor, a lot of the Belmonts have these whips and stuff, and I thought, oh, what am I going to use for a character for that? But then I realised in the Zombicide range, if you have the Thundercats, we've got a character with a whip, so I thought, yep, we'll use him. So there we go. So that's going to be our Trevor Belmont. And speaking of Thundercats, if you guys like your homebrew stuff, check out at the Discord. Martin VZ there has designed a whole range of Thundercats, so you can check those out. And in fact, Big Head Chibis also make an awesome range of Thundercat Chibis as well that you can use for that. So another United range that is right for having a lot of fun with there. So now this is a character, our second character here is the first of the Big Head Chibis model ranges as well. So this is Sypha, and again she doesn't have any starting hand cards, so we'll just shuffle her up. Wonder if we'll get 3 specials as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's check it out. We've got a wild. We've got 1 special at least. Cryokinesis. So punch once in every location. Wow. And she has a punch. And then she's got a move. Okay, so not a lot of specials there, but a pretty powerful one to start with. And we also have... Oh, and sorry, I didn't show off. We'll just be using this model here to represent her. And I'll just have to try and remember not to mistake her for the villain. And now we have our third hero. So did you guess these were the 3 I was going to be using? We'll put this starting hand one aside, but this is Alucard. Okay. Dracula's son. So I guess half human, half vampire, I guess. Not really sure the deal with him, but he's pretty cool. So we'll take 2 off the top there, plus his starting hand. Let's see what his starting hand is. It is... Whoa. Sword Command. Okay, put Alucard's sword into play in an adjacent location. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may use your move and punch actions, or move or punch actions, as either yourself or as Alucard's sword. Right. That sounds like there's a token that I have not printed out yet, so I'll have to use something else for that. Okay, and we have a move and a punch, and we have 2 punches. Alrighty then, so we'll pop those down, and let's have a look at the model we're using. So this is from the, I forget the name of these guys now, but there's a range of sort of anime-esque characters from Zombicide White Death as well, and this is one of those characters, and I thought it just kind of looked a little bit like Alucard and the way he sort of moves around and stuff. So very sort of regal. So there we go. We'll use him as Alucard. Well, I think we've got our hero team ready to go. We've got our location set up. We've got our threats. We've got our villain. So I'll grab myself something to use as the sword, and then we'll get down to business. Alright, so we're going to use Rekka's magical crowbar here as the special sword. So that's the one we're going to use. Okay, so Let's have our first turn with Carmilla and we'll see what we're up to. I'm hoping that we don't get a 3 and a bam. We'll see what happens. Or again, one of those ones that moves directly to the heroes and doesn't do anything nice. Let's have, okay, so we please move clockwise to the next location with the most heroes. Okay, well, so much for avoiding her. Oh, there's no bam. Okay, so at least we avoid this. So, okay, so these guys don't bam, but I will have the world. Alright, so deal 1 damage. Okay, so it's essentially like Lenore's, but at least only Carmilla's doing it. So deal 1 damage to all heroes in her location. So we're all taking 1 damage. Alright, and then nothing else is being placed out. What are we going for mission-wise here? I guess we're going for thugs, right? There's a lot of thugs around. Yeah, okay. We'll put that down. So everybody's got to lose some cards. Morningstar. You know what? This Belmont one... Do I maybe want this one popping up a bit later? Maybe late game when I can really sort of like know what I'm going for. Maybe, I mean, and the Morningstars are good for henchmen, right? So I don't really want to save that for later. I want to use these as much as I can. So yeah, let's put that one away. Sypha, let's put the move away, I guess. And Alucard, maybe the double punch for now. Alright. Alrighty then. Let's see. Alright. Well, let's draw a card for Trevor. And we have a single movement. Single move there. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, let's play a Morningstar. I wouldn't mind sort of getting rid of some of these heroics as well, but we don't really have the movement to get there and heroics to play on them, so let's just do what we can here, because I think what we can do, I can use the wild to do, there's nothing stopping me damaging Lenore here, right? Don't think so. So we can deal 1 damage there, and then we can use 2 punches, in any location. Oh, that would have been awesome to use against her if we could finish her off, because then we could take all of those guys out, but it isn't to be. But anyway, 2 punches in any location. If this ability defeats a henchman, so we can still do it here, if this ability defeats a henchman, defeat all thugs in that location. So, I mean, it's not going to be 4, but we can still get rid of 2, which is nothing to sneeze at. And we've cleared a threat. So that's not too bad. We've made some progress here and cleared a threat. I think that's okay. We've taken out Lenore, so she's not the one that makes Striga angry. Okay. So I think that's alright. Yep, that's okay. Defeated all those thugs. It does say defeat, right? Not discard? Yeah, defeat. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. We used our Morningstar, did some pretty heroic stuff to introduce Trevor into the game. I think that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's draw a... now... Alright, we've got 2 wilds here. I would love to do cryokinesis. We could punch once in every location. There'd be a lot of civilians. Oh, we've got to get rid of this too, don't we? Oh, and actually, before we even do that, before I read any more of that, let's have a look. You may swap a card from your hand with one of your face-up cards in the storyline. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, okay. Now what I was thinking was, okay, let's put the move down and get our Morningstar back. But then I'm only giving a move to Sypha, and I was kind of hoping to have 3 wilds, but you know what, she's going to need at least a movement to get, yeah, that's not too bad. She's going to need a movement anyway. I'm going to be using one as a movement anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, let's put this down. So you may swap a card from your hand with one of your face-up cards in the storyline. Yeah, we'll do that. Awesome. Okay, and then Sypha is going to Now here the thing is, I didn't really know that was coming, did I? Because I didn't really know this was coming. So that's a bit cheating. But you know, hey, I can do what I want. I'm in my own home. All right. So yeah, let's play this double wild, shall we? The cryokinesis would be good to weaken Striga. It would be useless against her though, so because she's just going to ignore it anyway. Let's play the double wild. Now, which one do I want to go into? Okay, she's already here. She's already taken out one here. Should we go this way? Yeah, I sort of want to go this way because I feel like she won't be coming around again for a while, so then we can sort of avoid, you know, getting hit here. But I think I want to sort of start coming this way, so let's do this. This could be interesting. Alright, so Sypha's going to use the movement. We're going to put 2 wilds down on this Council of Sisters because we're not starting our turn in this location, so we're not suffering anything there. And then I should be able to sort of follow through, get into here and finish this off before it affects us. So that's the plan. Alright, so Alucard, you're going to draw a card. You get yourself a single heroic here. Okay. But I think we want to get this Sword of Command out, don't we? So put Alucard's sword into play in an adjacent location. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may use your move or punch actions as either yourself or as Alucard's sword. Ah, that's good. Alright, so move or punches. Okay. Well, let's put this down here. Alucard is going to use 1 heroic to move. He's going to use 1 wild to move, 1 heroic to finish this off. So there we go, all 3 of those are gone. And we've cleared that. Oh good, it wasn't a, I was trying to think now, which one is it? It's Brayla that's got the danger here. But this one says, if you gain, you may gain a punch token. Oh, female heroes may gain a wild token instead. Oh man, ripped off. I mean, Alucard, he looks a little feminine. Can I get away with that? No, probably not. Alright, so, wow, okay, punch token, I'll take it. Why not? Why not? Okay, now, this says, so we've moved in, we've used a heroic. We've still got 1 more wild up our sleeve. It says, put Alucard's sword into play in an adjacent location. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may use your movement or, yeah, okay. I would love to get this all the way in here already, but that would mean, well, that would mean stepping in here, losing this, and also having to suffer the effects of starting my turn in here. I mean, I could hopefully get this finished off by the others before then, but Trevor's all the way back here. I don't think she's going to get it done in time, so let's put the sword here, so that it can start heading this way and maybe helping out here. Or should I move it back this way and use it to fend off stuff over here? Let's put the sword here in Brayla. Okay. Yep, cool. So we finished, so we did that. I should have done that first, then I should have taken the punch token. So that's, yeah, I've done that in the wrong order, but anyway, we're all good. I sort of knew that's what I wanted to do there. So we're up to Carmilla. Alrighty then. Let's see, am I holding that close enough? Do I want to know what this is? Oh, she doesn't move. Uh-oh, so she doesn't move. And Trevor's in her spot. So it says, nothing but ambition. Okay. Immediately play another master plan card. Any hero may discard 1 card from their hand to the bottom of their deck to negate this effect. So she's going to play another card. or I can stop that by weakening myself. But then if I'm weakened, then she plays another card when she KOs me anyway. But this way, I'm sort of thinking maybe I do want to have us at different health rates so that maybe I can have someone who's on full health when this effect comes into play. So maybe I will let someone take the hit here. So I don't really want to lose one of those. There's a single heroic here. Maybe we'll lose this single heroic. Right. Use your heroic or punch actions as either yourself or as Alucard. I'm guessing that's not punch tokens. Or is it punch tokens as well? I don't know. It's a question for Nelly. Okay, what are we going to lose? I guess we lost that heroic. Was that a bad move? Should I have kept the heroics for this? Do I want the heroics? No, I think I want the punch. We'll just have to see what happens. Alright. So, Trevor. Trevor is pretty far away from the rest of the henchmen, so maybe the Morningstar isn't amazing. Maybe we could have afforded to lose a Morningstar. Oh well. It is now. So she's playing wily games with us here. She hasn't really come out of the gate strong. We should have put this away, shouldn't we? We've got 2 of those now. Okay, we'll draw a card for Trevor, and we'll see what happens. Alright, hopefully, is that showing up? Can you see what that's showing? Oh, Belmont. No, Belmont Knowledge again. Look at the top 3 cards of the Master Plan deck. Put them back on top. But is that where we're going with this? That'll give me a punch, which I can't really use. I've got a heroic here, which I'm not going to be able to do much at all with. So a punch at this stage is a bit useless. The Morningstar is also a bit useless in that we're not going to be able to use it to defeat a henchman, but still we could work our way towards it. So I still think, yeah, I keep forgetting that this is double punch in any location. That's pretty powerful. Alright. The question is, do I want to put myself over here and work on this? Or do I want to work on her, maybe? I could come over here and generate a punch token. Really should be doing this with the female character, shouldn't I? Let's move over here with the wild. Heroic. What am I going to do with this heroic? I mean, I could step over here, either play one down here, rescue this guy. What do I want to do with that heroic? Do I want to put myself at risk over here? I'm going to have to start my turn and not be able to do much with it if I stay here, though. Is that worth it? Where did she go? She's over here, so it shouldn't be too dangerous over here. Maybe we do it just to sort of clear more of these dangerous places. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to move this way. We're going to put a heroic down here. I would like to rescue him just to stop overflow, because this is pretty small, but there's not a lot here yet, though, so that's okay. So we've moved here. We've placed one here. And then let's use this 2 punches in any location. So we'll do 2 punches here. And then that doesn't defeat any henchmen though, so we don't lose all the thugs, but still that's okay. I think we've done 2 damage. I'm okay with that. Yeah. What do I want to save? The problem is I sort of want to save this and finish that off, but if she hits me for 2, if she comes to me and hits me for 2, I've lost the card. So yeah, we'll have to see. All right, so Sypha. Sypha's going to draw a card. Ooh, she's got herself 2 heroics. Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. All right, so we've got Sypha's card here. So she could play that. She could step in, put 2 towards this. That would be really cool. Or she could punch once in every location. That would only generate 3 thugs, I guess. It would deal 1 more damage here. And it wouldn't do much over here to her. Trouble is, if I do this, I'm racing towards this goal very quickly, and then I'm not going to be very close here, so I think I almost am better off doing this now. Yeah, let's do... Oh man, the punch though is going to be a bit of a waste though, because I get this punch, which will take this guy out, and then I am only really taking out 2. Oof. But I think I want to build this up pretty quickly. Yeah, let's do it. So I'll play this instead. Now I've got that wild, I could move. But no, let's do this. Alright, so punch here. Then do a punch in each other location, so I can punch. I won't bother punching her, I'll punch this one. And I won't bother punching her, I'll punch this guy. Now we're looking good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, yep, okay. Alright, I think that's okay. We didn't punch her. Punch this guy here. I think we're all good there. Then we get another turn with Alucard. Now Alucard, he gets himself a move. There we go. He's got a move and a punch. Oh, I think we could take out Striga with this attack. It would cost us the rest of these by using the Morning Star, but we could do it. Or we could just go in and take out a bunch of the thugs. Unfortunately, we're not getting any heroics to help out poor old Trevor there, but yeah, because he's starting here anyway, it doesn't really matter what we give him because he's not going to be able to use them, is he? A move and a punch maybe? Let's have a look here. Alright, so now what we can do is we can use... You may use your move or punch actions as either yourself or his sword. So his sword can fly over there. And that's what I'm thinking is we could move here. Oh, we're supposed to give ourselves a wild for Sypha ending here because she's a female as well. A female character. Now what do? Do we take out Striga? Or do we take out those? Striga. I reckon let's go Striga now because we're getting pretty close with these guys. We could still use the double punch from our friend here. Although that's going to, if we can pull this off, he will get to use that and be able to kill at least one or two more of the thingies. So let's maybe do that. So we'll take out the 2 thugs here. 1, 2, yeah. Alright, the sword fights off some of those thugs there. Now, we also get another punch token because we've ended our turn in this location. So we're looking good here. We've got a whole bunch of punches. Yeah, pretty... did we draw a card for Alucard? Oh, he took an extra hit, didn't he? Yeah, he took that hit from nothing but ambition. That's why he's a bit lower. Okay. Now, it is Carmilla's turn. Alright. So we've got 2 more thugs. We've got Council of Sisters there, so we've got a couple of those coming up. We'll have to see. Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, she's moving. Oh no. Oh, we're going to lose that card. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get banned. 2 damage to poor old Trev. And we lose the Morning Star. That's what we needed. Ah. That is a shame. Alright, well we'll put the Morning Star. Oh, now which one do we want on top? I guess the Morning Star. Oh man, that's painful. Alright, that's a shame. Okay, down we go. Or we messed with her plans, and so she's pretty angry. Okay, so that's 2 damage to a hero in Carmilla's location. Now we've got to do the rest of the band. So 2 damage to a hero in this location and 1 damage to all other heroes in this location. Nope, not a problem for us at the moment, and we don't have to worry about this because Morena's still here. And Morena has a hero in this location, reveals the top card of their deck. And then she either does damage or heals, depending on what's there, but there's no one there, so we're okay here. Alright. So she's going to put out some more thugs. Uh-oh. More thugs over here. Uh-oh. And then she's going to put out a civilian in this spot. Yikes. And that's it. Alright, but still, that's... Oh! You know what I forgot? She also plays, when the hero is KO'd, she plays another card. So, okay. So now she's going to stay where she is. Oh no, we get an overflow, which luckily deals damage to each hero in this location. Takes another damage. So, luckily he's already KO'd, but we do get another thug over here and over here. So now these spots are full up. Alright. Oof, okay. So that was a bit scary. Now, well, it is Trevor's turn now. He's got to get himself back up again. And he's not going to be able to use the move or punch here because he's starting his turn in this location. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully he gets a double heroic. That'd be great. Alright. A single heroic. Not what we're after. Okay. A move and a punch. Could be alright. A wild. Ooh, a double wild would be good, wouldn't it? Okay. And I think I just saw that. Yep, double wild. There we go. Right, easy mode for the win. Okay, that's what we needed, wasn't it? Alright, we pulled ourselves out of this scrape. Alright. Double wilds. Don't leave home without it, folks. So that's we're definitely going to use that because we can't use Alucard's help there. So we'll clear this. There we go. Haha! Take that, Carmilla. Alright. And you may move to any other location. Okay. Where do we want to be? Up he gets. Well, we don't want to be in a spot that's going to overflow because we'll just take more damage at that point. But then we also don't want to be in a spot that well, now we're all bunched up, but you know what, let's do it. Now we don't get to get this end of turn effect because we've used this one, so yeah, we don't get the token there, but that's okay. I mean, we could go somewhere where we think we're going to take out some thugs or something in the meantime, so they're not going to overflow, but Yeah, I just don't know about that. Don't know about that. Because I think I want to go this way. What have we got here? We've got the double here. And we've got Alucard. Yeah, I think I'm going to be heading this way anyway, so let's maybe stay here just as a bit of a safer spot. Alright, so Sypha. What is she going to play? She's got double wilds there. I'm just thinking maybe I don't play these double heroics because I don't think I need them to clear this. I could play her wild here and this wild card plus the double wilds over there to clear this. But these could be more useful later, being wilds, when we're trying to hunt Carmilla down. So maybe we do play this. It's just then what is Alucard going to do then? Because he's then only got the movement at this stage that we know about. He's got a couple of punch tokens, but I don't know if I'm allowed to use punch tokens. I mean, the punch tokens give me actions, but I'm always I always forget what I'm supposed to do with that, so I'll play it that I can only use my punches from my cards, but I could be playing that wrong. Alright. I may as well make things a little hard on myself if I'm going to be using double wilds, so what am I going to do here? Just feel like if I play this now, I don't really need it. And then I'm giving Alucard a turn where he's not doing much with that. This could be a better one to sort of take a hit with, and then it goes cycles to the bottom of my deck. I think I'm going to play the single wild. Alright, I could be regretting this later, looking for single wilds later when we're trying to hunt her down, but yeah, let's try this. So she's going to use a wild to move, and then she's going to use her wild token here, and then that's going to finish this off here. Oh, hold on a second. That's going to finish things off this turn, isn't it? Is that what we want? No. Can I do this? Let me think about this. Can I go 1, 2 at least, and then so we had to move, do one. Wait a second, what happened to the one that I just had there? So I think I must have put it back in here, I think. But let's use one of these wilds to move in. The wild, yeah, let's keep that. Let's keep one wild there. Oh, I should have taken that from there. Let's not spend my wild token. I'll keep that, and I'll just play the double wilds from there. So I've moved in and played 2. That doesn't trigger the Carmilla being under pressure. So now oh, you know what, I was thinking of taking Striga out, but now all I really need to do, if I'm finishing this one off, is take out more thugs. Is that what I want to do? Maybe. In which case I should have gone this way, because I'll step this way and do that. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Okay. I could use the sword. We'll have to see. So we'll leave that there. That's done for her turn. Now, Alucard, you've got yourself a movement. What are we going to draw? We've got 2 punch tokens here. Oh, we get this one, which is defense or defense. Swap this card with either your face-up wolf form. Oh, don't have that yet. We know what's coming in the deck now, don't we? Your face-up wolf form or your face-up all-around defense. Oh, sorry, this says offense or defense. I thought that was a bit funny. Offense or defense. Sorry, I can't read. So swap this card with either your face-up will form or your all-around defense card in the storyline. The selected card is now the card you played. So I'm guessing he can sort of have these different forms, but they sort of can only be played sort of once during the game, but this lets you sort of swap back to them. Right, but that's not... okay. Alright, we're not going to be able to put her vulnerable this turn. I was hoping we could do it, but we can play this movement, and I just can't do enough to... I could go here and finish this. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I'll move in here. Can't take out the 2 thugs. I really would like to take out 2 thugs. The other option is I could go this way, use my 2 punch tokens to take out these 2 thugs. Oops, sorry, wrong character. And then, you know, rely on someone else to finish this Council of Sisters off. So Trevor could do that potentially. But I haven't given him any. He's only got 1 heroic there. He's got a wild as well. What's the Brailer's thingy? Another hero in this location must discard a card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. Oh no. Well, maybe I want to wait till Sypha is ready to do that one, because then at least there's no one else there to take damage. Okay. So let's step this way, and let's use 2 punch tokens. I might regret that. I might want to save them for taking Carmilla out, right? Take these 2 guys out, and we've completed this mission. So now she's under pressure. She'll be going every 2 turns, but at least we're now 1 location away from, or 1 threat away from also making her vulnerable. So that'll do. Let's see, I moved there. What did I do with my wild? I didn't do anything with the wild, did I? I suppose the other option is I could move twice, do the wild and the move, 2 moves, and then use the double punch over here or something. But then again I'd be... Yeah, you know what? Maybe I do want to do that instead. Save these guys here. Move up here, so move 1, 2, and do the 2 punches here. Yeah. Make that the complete mission. Uh-oh, now I've got to put all these guys back. Okay, she's making me work hard for this. I've got to think about my strategy, even with my double wilds. Okay, we did that one. I think I'd rather be in this position, because now I've got... did the wrong thing again, didn't I? Now I've got Trevor, who's close by. He could take these guys out, hopefully. Alright, yes. Okay. All heroes in this location may gain a punch token. Alright, sounds good. There we go. So I get one of my punch tokens back. Alrighty then. Alright, I hope everyone could follow that with my going back and forth on my moves there. Sorry guys. Striga is down for the count. And now, so we are still under pressure, or the villain's still under pressure, but not vulnerable. Okay. It is time for Carmilla's turn. Alright, Carmilla. So if she hits Alucard or Sypha, they're both going to be KO'd. What's she gonna do? She's moving 2. Where is she? She's over here. 1. Oh man, she's going for Trevor again. She really doesn't like him. So hits him for 2. Now that's not great because now they're all equally on the same thing. So, all right. Oh, Trevor. What does Trevor need to do? Trevor needs to go here and beat up some of these guys. So he is going to, I guess, keep the move and punch. Problem is, that move and punch is going to go to waste for thingy, but there's not much I can do about that, I guess. Alright. So we will lose these 2 cards instead. We'll put the wild on top and the thingy. We'll keep our move and punch. Okay. So he got hit for 2, and then she's putting out 2 civilians in this spot. And another 1 civilian over here. And, we've got an overflow here, which causes each hero in that location takes the damage, but we're okay with that. Alright, so there we go. No one KO'd that round. Okay. So, what are we going to do now? Trevor is going to draw a card. He gets himself a move and a heroic. Oh no, sorry, it's not. Oh, my apologies. It's not Trevor's turn, is it? Or is it? Hold on, I was thinking it was her turn. It is Trevor's turn. Yes, sorry. Yes, we did get a move and heroic. Whoa. Alright. It's a little bit too late here. Alright, move and punch. I guess we want the move and punch, right? The trouble is, I was thinking I was going to have more punching power, but I can't actually make her vulnerable this turn with this punch. Oh, that's not good. I can move twice. Oh. In that case, do I move in heroic and like clear this for her, or? But then I've only given her a move in heroic, and that doesn't necessarily help things very much. Yeah, we'll just do that, I think. Save the move and punch for later. No, we don't want to finish this off. Oh, we could. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Yeah, I think I'll still do this, because I'm thinking I'll move in here, I'll do my punch, and then I can either move back here and gain a move token, or I can swap my card here, the move in heroic, if I end up here. So let's do one more civilian there, one more thug I should say. I can swap this for one of my face-up cards in the storyline so I can get my Morning Star back. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, now unfortunately, Sypha now cannot use that move and punch, but she does have a heroic, which isn't going to be very helpful actually. Sorry, a wild, but she can play. Oh, we've got to draw a card too, don't we? Sorry, I keep forgetting. Oh, she's got herself a move. Now, I was going to play the heroics here just to sort of clear this, but I've got a move. Electrokinesis. Select a villain or henchman in your location. Oh, she's over here. They do not activate their BAM during the next villain turn. Ah, man. Boy. I really wish I could use this now. I don't know. Oh, I do have a wild. Oh. I do have a wild. But I was thinking I could move here Electrokinesis her. Let's see, I can't use that. Do I want to go here and make her vulnerable, is the question. Could play this. I could go this way. Before I do that, I play this down, clear that location, so that's no longer a problem. Then place these, place them down. So I've played the thingy down, I've moved into her location, and I can shut down her BAM essentially. So yes, they do not activate their BAM during the next villain turn. Yeah, maybe that's good. And then I can also gain a wild for landing in this spot. I think that's okay. Alright. I don't like that I'm all on 1 health here. I need to get someone a bit healthier so that when we trigger this, we can do that, but we'll see what we can do. Alright. Now, before we get Alucard's turn, it's going to be Carmilla. Alright. What is she up to? Oh, no, she's not BAMing anyway, what a waste. Okay, so she's going 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Immediately play another master plan card. Any hero may discard a card from their hand. Oh, we can't really do anything about that. Because if we do, she's going to play another card from her hand anyway, isn't she? Then is it worth... Either way, she's going to play another card from her hand, but it's just like, do we want to get someone out of the cycle, though? Let's put this Alucard one away, because that's sort of useless to us, because it does nothing, and we haven't got either of those other cards out. Maybe let's let him take another hit. That could be good. Alright. So we'll play that. He's just going to take the hit, I guess, to prevent her playing another one. But because he takes the hit, she plays another one anyway, I think is how that works. Okay. I think that's right. Alright, so she moves... Oops, sorry. She moves 1. Where is she? Here. She doesn't BAM because it's still this turn, so we stop her from BAMing, which means she doesn't BAM, but I guess that was a bit of a moot point anyway. She's going to put 2 thugs here, there's an overflow there, she puts 1 here, and she puts 1 here. Okay. Right. Now we've got to be careful because now these overflows could really hurt us in terms of doing this extra damage to us, right? And she doesn't have that many more cards left. Alright. Is it Alucard's turn? Alright, so he's going to wake himself up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets himself back up again. And now she's not vulnerable yet. We've got to take out at least 1 more thug, I think, before we can do anything here. We've got ourselves a single wild, a punch, and a heroic. We've got 2 movement, and we have a double heroic there. Let's see. Alright, so what are we going to do? I want to get over here. I've got a movement. If I play a double wild, I can still get 1, 2 spaces across with one of those wild movements, and I can still do 2 damage. Alright, 2 damage is fine. Then who's next? Do we get another turn? We do, yeah, because we've only just played the one hero's turn. It's now Trevor's turn. Oh, now Trevor's got a double punch. Trevor has a double punch. He's got a double wild here as well. I think we're okay. I think because Sypha is so far away here, are we even, I mean, maybe, can we do enough damage here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do enough damage here with this Morning Star and the double wild to safely take her out? I think, yeah, and even Alucard will probably not get taken out here, so I think we can take her down, and yeah, I think we can avoid that. So let's do Morning Star, and where are we here? So we can do 1 movement and then 1, 2 damage. 3, 4. Oh no, we can't. We don't have. It's only 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 4 damage is still not bad, right? I mean, I'd be happy with 4 damage. Trouble is, then we are. How many cards has she got? She's got 5. Got 5. My question is, if we take her down, reduce her to 0 HP, and then she does this damage to us, it says here, you know, if we're KO'd by this, we lose, but also does she play her extra cards? Like, do we lose by that as well? I'm just thinking, do I do all 4 damage to her, or do I do 1 damage to... Do I do 1 damage to a henchman just to, or, you know, a thug? Oh, I've got to do 1 damage to a thug anyway, don't I? Oh, yes. In fact, this thug, I had to have done 1 damage to the thug in the previous round here. So she would have actually been on 6 health because I would have only done 1 damage. So she would have been on 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, we've only done 1 damage with our friend, and then I can step in and do the 4 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She's on 2 health. Alright. Well, I've got to do it that way anyway, don't I? Okay. Now this says each of these guys could both choose to do this, could end their turn in any other location. I don't think I want to be next to her, so I think he's going to step himself here. And yeah, he's going to step here. Or maybe he'll go here. Does he want to go over there? Let's stay here. And he might stay here. Okay. Alright. Just thinking, he's probably going to, if she's going to move around this way, she might be close there. I just don't want to be too close and then get KO'd, right? Yeah, alright. We'll stay there. Alright. So I think that's alright. Let's go with Carmilla's turn, I believe. Alright, what's she up to? She's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. So straight to Sypha. She's going to bam, which means unfortunately Sypha is going to be KO'd. She's then going to put out civilians all over the place, but there's an overflow here, doesn't affect us. There's an overflow here, doesn't affect us. But because she's done a KO, Sypha is out of the picture there. we've got to play, what am I doing? I've got to play another one of these, that's right. Okay, is that right? Yeah, I think so, because she's caused a KO. So here we go. She then moves one away from Sypha, and she does a bam. Doesn't affect anyone. She is going to put another civilian out, and another civilian, but those civilians don't cause any problems. I think this could be good, because now she's sort of isolated, and as long as Sypha can get up and use some pretty serious damage, she only needs to do 2 damage. She's got a wild here, she's got a wild here. So I think we could be good, and then the beauty of that is she gets damaged over here, and so this effect isn't going to hurt too many other people. That's cool. Alright, she did get pretty low on here. She's only got 3 cards left, so alright, and that was on heroic too, but I think we're okay as long as Sypha doesn't draw something awful here. 1, 2, 3, because it is Sypha's turn, right? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so she's got herself a heroic. I think we need one more punch, so heroics isn't going to do it. We've got, ooh, Aerokinesis. Let's have a look at this. Aerokinesis. This is relocate any heroes to different locations. Wow, that's cool, but not what we need. But this is the one we need. Pyrokinesis. Alright. 2 damage to a single target in your location. Yes, please. Alright, well, let's do it. We'll use our wild to step in, and then we'll hit her with all the pain. In we go. And why not chuck in the extra wild there as well, and down she goes. Now we are going to get hit here for 2 damage, instead deal 2 damage to all heroes in her location. So Sypha is going to take 2 hits. She'll keep her Aerokinesis, and luckily these 2 guys are far enough away and we've taken her down. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was Carmilla, and this is the range of Castlevania United heroes and villains from XNellyNelx. So let us know what you thought of the cards, what you thought of the heroes and how they played, and the villain, how it played out as well. Be very interested to see how the characters worked with their equipment cards and that sort of thing as well. But I thought she was quite the challenge, especially considering we got pretty lucky with some of these wilds and things like that. Without those, I think this would have been even more of a tight battle. We got down to what, 3 cards left, and if all it takes is for her to sort of like do a KO or a couple of KOs in a turn, and we could have been a lot of trouble there. So I think we got away with that pretty luckily. Let's have a look at, I want to check out these wolf forms and this defense form as well. Let's have a look at this. Here we go, they were the next 2 cards to come up, so we just never saw them. So let's have a look at wolf form here, just so you can get a sense of how Alucard works as well. So that says, until the start of your next turn, Alucard may move twice with move actions. Ooh, okay, and Alucard's punch actions deal 2 damage instead of 1. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So essentially this card lets you sort of get 2 uses out of this, and then all around defense is once during the next villain turn. I'll let you have a read of that. It's got a wild at the bottom. So once during the next villain turn, if a hero would take damage, you may move Alucard's sword, oh cool, to their location and prevent the damage being done to that hero. Oh, so blocks with the, that's pretty cool. I really like that. That's awesome. You just got to get the cards out in the right order. Yes, okay, so very cool. And so we had Aerokinesis and Pyrokinesis, and I think we saw there was another one, the Cryokinesis as well. So let's see if Sypha's got any more of those. No, I think that's it. As you can see, lots of heroics in her deck as well, so we had a lot of those coming back up. So she wasn't going to be that much help, so we did get the one good card there right at the right time. Yeah, Trevor Belmont, we saw most of what he had there. He's got his Morning Stars and his Belmont knowledge as well, so very, very cool. I really enjoyed that. That was a great one. So, and I did forget that we didn't even really need to be in the villain's location to do that 2 damage there, but we did want to sort of capitalize on using the wilds and stuff as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Definitely check out all of XNellyNelx's stuff there. So there's a lot more. He's got a whole bunch of heroes, villains, and anti-heroes in the Castlevania range. So if you like this, check it out. He's got lots of other ranges as well. I'm sure you guys, if you've been watching the channel, have seen his My Hero Academia United and his Naruto United, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some others there as well. But yeah, lots of great stuff there, and so much other homebrew stuff out there as well to show off. So I don't know what we'll do next time we get around to homebrew. We might do some more of the Cthulhu Death May Die stuff, or maybe more of the G.I. Joe stuff, or whatever we pick. But speaking of Cthulhu Death May Die as well, that's something else I'd like to sort of maybe bring to the channel. So yeah, let us know if that's something you're interested in seeing. But of course, we'll be checking out more official Marvel United stuff. So the next Marvel United game we play will be an official villain, and we want to get some more of the zombie side stuff happening too on the channel as well. So yeah, check it all out. Probably, I don't know, by the time I have this video air, or maybe just shortly after it, we will also be doing the prize draw for our Zombicide White Death retail boxes. So we've got the Zombicide White Death, we've got the Eternal Empire campaign expansion, and the Ninja Turtle expansion as well, the Time Crash one. So at some point this weekend I will be having a live stream, and we'll do a live draw, and thanks for all the folks that have entered. So a little bit of time left to go with that, but probably by the time this video is up it won't be much time at all, if any. So yeah, good luck to all the entrants, and we'll see you at the next live stream. So anyway, thanks guys, Meeple Monkey out, bye bye.